What's good YouTube? It's Logic. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be making another Anime Mania video. And today we're doing another video of the same style, but just a little bit differently. As some of you guys may know, I've been doing a bunch of level 100 showcases on the most popular and the best Anime Mania characters, and so here we are doing another one because I want to give y'all the full breakdown on which characters are really the best at their max potential. And so today, instead of doing one characters, we are doing two. We're doing the two new solo leveling characters added into Anime Mania when it first re-released, and that's Igris and Jin-Woo. I decided that instead of making two separate videos, we're just gonna make one, and then you guys can decide which is the better solo leveling unit between these two units. I'm looking forward to the showcase as always, and I hope you guys are as well. So make sure if you guys enjoy this and this helps you out, drop a like, drop a sub. And if you want to join my community, my Discord will be linked in the description, as well as also follow my TikTok page. But aside from the promo, let's get into the showcase. Alright, so we've got our two level 100 units right here, Jin-Woo and Igris, and they both don't have any traits on them, just to make things equal for the both of them. I'll show y'all right now, but they are both level 100. We're going to keep things relatively similar to the regular level 100 showcases. I'm going to be doing the same format as usual, except it's going to be a little bit more brief. Just as we're doing two characters, it'll be better to compare the two just with a more simpler format. But obviously we're going to start off with the Aizen raid, just to showcase their moves and how fast they could kill the highest HP boss. Alright, we're going to be starting off with the main character of solo leveling, Jin-Woo, and we're going to showcase his moves real quick. So number one, multi-slash, which I can imagine is a multi-cut. Yep, dealing 60 damage each. His second move is a rise, where he actually summons Igris, which I don't think he's obviously as good as the actual unit, but he does 1,820 per hit. So now we've got Flash Strike, which I can't use, but is a dash, which does 325 per hit, and then we've got Monarch's Domain, which does 39 a tick. He's doing pretty good damage, and I like the fact that Igris does a slash every so often. The only thing is that he's not like Maharaga, where the boss actually targets the summoning, and you could just fight safely. He only does slashes, that appears to be the first move that Igris has, which we'll get into in a second. But that is all of Jin-Woo's moves, so let's get into Igris's. Alright, here we go. Next up we've got Igris, Jin-Woo's Shadow Soldier. First move, Phantom Edge. Next move is Void Fang. Then we've got Multi-Slash. He does more damage with his multi-cut than Jin-Woo. And then last move, Dusk Breaker. Wow, good range on that. But looks like some pretty good moves. First move is a little bit ranged. Void Fang is a dash, or just like a little bit line AoE, and multi-flash. But that's about it. They both have pretty simple moves. Both of these characters are legendaries and have no evolution, so this is their max potential at level 100, besides having a trait. Anyways, let's get on to the speed running of Aizen with both characters. Alright, to start off we're going to go with Igris, since I already have him in my second slot and we need to use the assist. So let's start off with Igris. Going into the raid, first we're going to start off with the Phantom Edge move, since we know that that's a range move. Hit that, then Void Fang, then we got Multi-Slash, and Dusk Breaker. Not bad. His cooldowns might be a little bit long, not gonna lie. I feel like you could get it off pretty consistently actually. But he doesn't do that much damage. I mean, he's a legendary, so much is to be expected of it. Now we've got Dusk Breaker again. Oh, he missed it. Oh no, I hit it. Okay, it's not too bad. There are just some periods where you have to wait for the cooldowns. But yeah, he does not do a lot of damage, because this is taking a while. Next move. This should kill him. There we go. Alright, Igris done. I don't know how much time that was, but I'm pretty sure that was a long time. Alright, we've got Jin-Woo up next against Aizen. We put him in my second slot, so we're gonna see that. Let's use Arise and a Monarch's Domain since these are long-lasting moves. Flash Strike to dash. Multi-slash. Only does 39 on the assist. Spamming everything. Alright, we're out of cooldowns now. Gonna let Igris do some 1v1ing. Flash Strike again, if I could use it. Monarch's Domain. Okay, not too bad. He does some good damage. Now with the Monarch's Domain stunning him a bit. Don't think we need to summon Igris again. He's dead. Much better. Definitely a better time than Igris. Alright, next up on the list we've got the Arankar Invasion, aka the Grimmjow Raid. We're gonna start off with Jin-Woo since he's in our assist. But let's see how good his wave sweeping abilities are. They should be pretty good because of based on how his moves is. Let's use the assist first. So far they don't seem like bad characters, they seem like good characters. We're gonna Arise. Use this move. Wonder if his... Oh, they are AoE. Well, because it's a move rather than an M1. Alright, there we go, wave 4. Next wave. Let's move on. Yeah, so far I didn't even need to use all my cooldowns yet against these NPCs. But I will just to make things a little bit quicker, and I think I should be able to. And Monarch's Domain. Nice. Alright, wave 8. Monarch's Domain doesn't do that much damage, but it does stun really nicely, so that's good. And his assist is very good, because that multi-slash may be his best move. Alright, here we go, wave 10 against Grimmjow and the rest of his NPCs. Let's summon Igris and his Monarch's Domain. See all these little NPCs. Where did Igris go? What the heck? Yo, they killed Igris. No way. Alright, well that's not very fair now since they got rid of my Igris. But, I mean, we've already seen his potential kind of against the boss, so... Wave sweeping abilities, we know that he is pretty good. Alright, we can summon him now. There we go. Alright. Almost dead, and boom. Not bad. He has pretty good time. His wave sweeping abilities are probably better than his boss killing, but they're not that bad, they're pretty good. Obviously, these two characters are both legendary, so they're not gonna do as well against, compared to mythics, so not much we can expect, but they're still good. Ooh, that move does not one-shot NPCs. Not that great, because then you have to finish him off with an M1. Not that big of a deal, but just kind of takes away from the wave sweeping abilities. Alright, now we got multi-slash. This should be able to wave sweep pretty well. Are we seeing Duskbreaker has a pretty long range, so let's see that. Oh wow, very nice. I like that. Yeah, 1 HP for all of them. Not great. Void Fang does take them all out though. So that's good. Oh, but you can stack it up if you hit it properly. Got my assist. There we go, clear it out. Alright, so we've already seen his boss killing abilities. His wave sweeping, they're okay. From what we've seen so far, Jin-Woo probably has the upper hand right now. But you never know. Maybe he's a little better in some aspects. You know, just kill Grimmjow. Like I said, his damage output is pretty okay. But this is to be expected from the legendary characters. I know I've been doing a lot of level 100 showcases, but you know, there's not any level 100 showcases out there, so might as well be the first person to do it for y'all. And these are also new characters, so there's not many showcases on there anyways. Alright, he's almost dead. And oh, now he's dead. Bang. Leading on from my previous topic, there's not a lot to do left in Anime Mania since we're waiting for that update 1 content. So I've just been making whatever videos I can on whatever I can think of. But I'm glad that some of you guys are enjoying it, and I appreciate your guys' comments and suggestions and appreciation for these videos. I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate it. Alright, so his first move can kill these Dio stand users. Oh, I forgot to do the little intro. Now we're in the Dio raid, because we do the Arankar and the Dio raid for wave sweeping testing abilities, since those are the two most common / most popular grinded stages for Evo items, gems, gold, etc. Good AoE. I mean, good range on that Duskbreaker move, but not a lot of AoE. This multi-slash move is also really good. But so far for clearing the Dio raid, he is good, since he is able to one-shot everything. A little bit more difficult on that other raid though. Alright, wave 10. Let's see how he faces against Dio. Should be a little bit easier. He definitely can clear well, but he doesn't do crazy amounts of damage. Alright, void stat. Just spam everything. Can't forget that Dio has iframes though, because yeah, iframed my purple from that last video. That was very annoying. Alright, he's pretty low now after using all of his moves. Here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm dead. Now let's move on to Jin-Woo. Alright, we've got Jin-Woo in the Dio raid now. Gonna see how much better he is. Use that multi-flash on these guys. I think that Jin-Woo is probably gonna be the one coming out on top, as we've seen from everything. Oh wait, I forgot to arise. My Monarch's Domain does do good damage on these guys, so that's good. Alright, wave 4 already. These guys are a little bit easier than the Arankar raid. I don't know how. I think this stage comes after Bleach, but I don't know. Alright. 7 spawn this Monarch Domain. That should just kill them on their own. I don't even need to do anything. Oh, and the next wave too. Wow, this Monarch Domain is really good for wave sweeping. You don't need to do anything. Yo, is that that was almost 3 waves. Almost 3 waves that it just cleared out just on its own. If I had done it more properly, it would have cleared out more. But yeah, I think that might be his best move for wave sweeping. Not boss killing, but it does stun the boss, so that's pretty good. There's a double multi-cut on him. Oh, I forgot to arise. Alright, a little late on the arise. Hopefully Igris doesn't die this time. I don't know how they killed him last time. It's pretty good because he uses that first move like a bunch of times. I'm not sure if it has the same damage, but it does, and that's broken. Well, that was pretty fast. Definitely faster than Igris, so I guess we know who the clear winner of this level 100 showcase is. Alright everyone, with that last test, that concludes the level 100 showcases for both Igris and Jin-Woo. I think it was pretty obvious who's the better unit here. Most definitely Jin-Woo. I mean, it's to be expected, he's more powerful than Igris, but still, you never know, he could have been a better unit in Anime Mania. But overall, Jin-Woo just has better wave sweeping abilities. That Monarch's Domain is really good for clearing out those levels, with also stunning bosses, but his moves also do good damage and are good for sweeping those stages. Igris, on the other hand, he has worse AoE than Jin-Woo and damage. His moves are not bad, but they're not the greatest, and definitely not as good as Jin-Woo's. He's probably one of the lower legendaries that I've seen. I know I've been doing a lot of these level 100 showcases, and my content will probably switch up once this update 1 comes out, but I still do hope to continue these level 100 showcases because they are a good display on how good the units are and who you should go for. But yeah, in summary, if you're going for a legendary, specifically a solo leveling legendary, let it be Jin-Woo over Igris, as he is much better than him. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you watched this whole thing through, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this. I always enjoy making these videos for you guys because you guys show so much support on it. So thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Comment down below what you thought about this showcase. Who do you guys prefer? Maybe if you've been using Igris and haven't switched to Jin-Woo, now you can make that change. Also comment down below what you guys would like to see next, and remember to drop a like and subscribe, and also join my Discord link in the description if you want to be more involved in my community. Besides all that, I will see y'all in the next video or stream. Bye bye.